Hey everyone, welcome back to the Weekly Entertainment Bubble. I'm your host and MyHighPlains.com correspondent here ready to recap all of the entertainment news this week that's trending. I want to welcome in my special guest, David Gay. Hey David.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me back. I'm a little surprised you had me back, but glad to be here.
Yeah, are you ready to recap some good stuff?
Absolutely.
I brought David in because he's a TV fanatic, and this week we are going to be talking about the fall TV shows that are coming out. We're going to be talking about his favorite, Bachelor, Bachelor in Paradise, all of the Bachelor franchise stuff. And then we're going to talk about the Emmy Awards, which showed Sunday. And then we'll finish with an article I had wrote about some EGOT winners. So let's first up, I'm going to give you the floor. Bachelor in Paradise. Okay, so I have here that Bachelor in Paradise is going to premiere on September 27th. Is the Bachelorette over yet, or it's still going on?
No, we have one more episode left next week.
Okay, and
it's part 2 of the finale.
He's so excited.
It's been a wild time.
Okay, and Rachel, so there's 2 Bachelorettes, Rachel, Gabby. Gabby has 1.
Yes.
You're going to have to help me out a little because I've only seen a little bit of it.
Sure. They both have 1 now.
Okay.
As of the end of this week, sorry, spoiler alert. They both have 1 left. What's funny though is, with Bachelor in Paradise starting at the end of the month, you had one of Gabby's top 3 who has already been announced as a cast member on Bachelor in Paradise. So Johnny is one of the listed cast members on the website for the show. And I just find it fascinating that he could transition from being in that top 3, going to hometowns and such.
Yeah.
And then going immediately to Bachelor in Paradise, which is pretty much a free for all.
I love that you're so invested in this franchise because when I met you, I never would have guessed that was your go-to.
I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but
you know what I mean? Like, that's your go-to show. Everyone has that guilty pleasure, but I find it fascinating that you're so invested.
Oh, I don't believe in guilty pleasures. I just find things very entertaining.
Okay, let's look at the cast really quick of Bachelor in Paradise, and you can kind of give us an explanation on who we have here, because obviously I don't know too much about these people. So these first 3, this is on the Bachelor in Paradise Instagram, by the way. Were they on some of the newer seasons?
You're gonna test my knowledge here.
I think so.
I know the 2 men, which their names escape me. I'm not good at names on this, but the 2 men were on the recent seasons for sure. I can't remember where the woman was from, but I know the guys for sure. Okay,
so then we have these 3. Do these 3 look more familiar? That is so funny.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
She's the troublemaker, right? The blonde.
Genevieve. No, that's not yet. Genevieve was on a couple of seasons ago. She's the one in the middle. So, and she was kind of like soft spoken kind of thing. So I'm a little surprised that she's on. So it'll be interesting to see if she's in the middle of any drama.
This guy looks a little like Steve Buscemi.
No, he looks like a mix of like Dax Shepard and
he does look like Dax Shepard.
Mark McGrath.
Okay. Oh my God. Then we have the guy in the middle.
So he's from this season.
Looks surfer. Did he make it far?
He was in the middle somewhere. He was
in the middle of the pack.
He was fine. He doesn't like to wear a lot of clothes.
I can probably tell none of these people probably like to wear a lot of clothes. Okay. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. I actually know Lacey, who's this one right here. I actually know her because I had seen she was in Bachelor in Paradise before.
She has been.
So she's very recognizable and everyone else is not. So
well, there's a lot of new folks and new faces on. And I mean, what I tell people is that like Bachelor in Paradise is a lot more trashy, I would think, than the regular Bachelor and Bachelorette seasons. So if you'd like to see like pure drama, that's what this is for.
Well, speaking of trashy, okay, I want to show this.
No.
I want to show this.
Oh, that's one of the guys from, this is from the first slide. I can't remember his name.
Okay, so we're going to watch a little bit of the Bachelor in Paradise preview for 2022, season 8. Let's look.
So what could possibly go wrong?
I mean, they're so emotional, David.
I saw them kiss.
I can't juggle like 2
That's Shanae.
Jeez.
She's the one who has a lot of drama.
You're hard to find love. I don't get it. I'm so sorry.
I want to leave.
Bye. You're wasting my time.
Oh, I didn't know she was
Not
on.
even gonna talk to you.
I haven't watched any of these previews.
The drama. Okay. Me every day.
Oh, man.
Golly. Okay, I just wanted to show you a
Sure.
little clip of that. But that's I always find it fascinating how they cut these clips because it's just like the most dramatic. Back in Chris Harrison's time, what was the saying he would say?
I mean, it's like what Jesse Palmer was saying earlier this week. It's the most dramatic finale ever in Bachelorette history.
Golly. I mean,
I don't even know how it ends. Stuff like that. It's great.
I think it's I know they're in pain. They can't find love and they're sad.
Allegedly.
But right. And so I find it kind of funny.
Oh, sure.
I'm like, and that's why that's the whole, not the whole point of the show, but I mean, it's on because it's entertaining, right?
Absolutely. It's one of the most entertaining shows out there. 100%.
Okay, let's navigate really quick to one of the most, speaking of entertainment shows that we're incredibly fond of. Monarch. La, 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 la. Okay, so me and you said, let's watch the first episode of Monarch, give it a try. We read some reviews that it was maybe not the greatest.
I didn't read any reviews.
I read a couple people say that they like did a preview of it and it wasn't great. Okay.
What?
So
How?
I don't know, but we watched it.
What?
I want to do a recap. There, by the way, spoilers if anyone wants to watch Monarch. I want to give people a quick visual aid of what Monarch is. Where is it? Hold on. Okay, so this is Monarch. It's Susan Sarandon, your favorite, Trace Adkins.
He's my favorite? What?
Your guy.
Wow. Okay.
Trace Adkins. And wait, what's that girl's name? See, that's where it's bad. Let me get the cast list.
Okay.
Anna Frill.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to say when I watched it, it was interesting. The thing is, if I had never seen Nashville in my life, then I would probably say, okay, I'm kind of into this, blah, 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 because it's very soap opera-y.
Sure.
But it reminds me a lot of Nashville. So that's where I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is a new idea. And so I found it a little repetitive, but I understood what they were doing and what they were going for with like the drama of it all.
It was entertaining.
Okay, yeah.
It was very entertaining.
David?
Was it good?
Yes, was it good? It was entertaining, but was it good?
Sure. I mean, it is what it is. It's a typical soap opera, and it had my attention for an hour. And is it going to last long? I don't know.
Yeah.
But was it well worth the hour that I spent with it? 100%. It made me laugh. I think that's what you want out of a soap opera, at least for me.
Yeah.
But it made me laugh. So that's what happened.
Okay, so then we were talking about the factors that we were kind of laughing a little bit about.
Sure.
So the whole episode goes by, and then
Very quickly, I may add.
so much drama. Everything happens really fast, like bam, bam, bam. We're talking about. Then all of a sudden, I'm just sitting there. Susan Sarandon's in the audience. Her daughters are on stage, and they're singing, "How Do I Live Without You?"
Yeah.
Which me just saying that, you're like, okay, that's not cheesy. Okay, how do I live? But it was just so. I don't know why I'm saying it's random. It's literally a country show, but it was just so strange. It was like, how do I live? And I'm like, okay.
I mean, it was funny that it's like this first family country music, right? These really iconic country artists, but the majority of the show, everybody's singing covers, which I got a kick out of.
Because
it's not their own stuff.
I'm a massive fan of. Sure. I was a huge fan of Nashville, and it was very soap opera. But I was like obsessed with Connie Britton.
Yeah, I was going to say you like Connie Britton.
I love Connie Britton, so I got really into Nashville. So, like I said, if Nashville didn't exist, this would probably be on the spectrum of, oh, I think I might like this. But there is a lot that is like Nashville. So I
have a question for you. Are you going to watch episode 2?
Yes.
Yeah?
But yes, because the first episode didn't grab me. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm so ready for this. I don't want to give away spoilers if anyone's going to watch this, but Okay, I don't want to say it because like it'll just give it away if we tell. Because there's a whole thing with, obviously Susan Sarandon's storyline and like her journey and health issues. Okay, just a little, sneak peek. So I don't want to give anything away, but I will watch episode 2. Okay. Are you going to be watching episode 2?
And 3 and 4. As long, personally, I don't think it's going to last more than one season, if that, but I'll watch every episode they release.
So I had a thought that maybe it was kind of like, HBO's Batgirl where they canceled it or whatever. And it had already been like in the books made, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I kind of think that maybe it cost so much money to do this show. You had really big casts, Trace Atkins, Susan Sarandon, Anna Friel. Then they pushed it. They pushed it, right? Like it was supposed to show last year.
It was apparently supposed to premiere back in January or February. I think it was their initial post Super Bowl show, which would have been a time. But then they initially pushed it to premiere this fall. I don't know exactly why they did that. It was, was it worth the wait? I don't know. But
that's what I'm saying. I almost think like they put so much time and money in it. They're like, we have to get as much as we can out of this, even though it might not last a season. Or, you know what I mean? More than a season. So, okay, there's that.
We're gonna be looking stupid if like next year we're gonna be talking about Monarch winning all the Emmys.
I don't know what that would be the craziest surprise ever. It just picks up everything.
Yeah, everything. Comedy and drama.
Okay, I'm gonna go past Monarch.
Okay.
And talk about Abbott Elementary. We love that show.
We do.
Season 1 was really good. I just finished it a couple weeks ago. I put it on a list of artists who created and starred in their own shows, Keanja Bronson. So it's a really good show.
I was surprised how much I enjoyed it, honestly, because you would think that after The Office, Parks and Rec, that the documentary style of sitcom, it would be over. They've done it. They've tried it so many times. They've done it so many times. But I think with the education system where it's at, coming out of COVID, where people had to learn from home, people had to learn at school. I think people are interested in public schools. So that's why I think one of the reasons why Abbott Elementary was so successful. And it's just funny. Yeah. People can relate to it. A lot of people have been through public school as sending their kids to public school or being a teacher in a public school. It's very relatable. It's really funny. If you haven't watched it yet, you should. It's fantastic.
And okay, so that Abbott Elementary, that'll begin on September 21st. It's really great. And we'll talk about this a little bit later. She picked up an Emmy on Sunday for writing.
Well, there were multiple Emmys given to
multiple. And don't you worry. We're going to watch some clips of, their wins and everything. But I'll move on to Dancing with the Stars. That's what I'm a fan of. There's still a little bit of a cheese factor if we're going off of what we've been talking about. Yes. I love it. We place bets in the office. We all wrote down who we thought was going to win. So that premieres on Disney Plus on September 19th.
Which is bizarre because I've never seen a reality show like this, premiere on a streaming platform where they do live shows and stuff like that. Yeah. So it'll be interesting how a move to a streaming platform impacts the show at all. Well, does it decrease the show? Does it increase it? It'll be interesting.
Yeah. So Dancing with the Stars is going to be on Disney Plus. Yes. I want to look at these cast photos. Selma Blair, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
Selma Blair was a surprise. I think she's going to do great. Who else do we have? We'll go through them pretty quick. Shangela.
That's who Shangela is?
That's Shangela. So she was on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay.
So major drag queen, really famous for RuPaul's Drag Race, sings, dances. She's going to do good. She's one of the dancing queens. So she doesn't just stand up there and lip sync. She's going to dance for you. You're welcome, David. I know you love my descriptions. So she is going to dance for you, and I think she's going to do really well.
Okay.
Who else do we have? Teresa Giudice.
Oh, man. She of Celebrity Apprentice fame. She was on Celebrity Apprentice.
I know that, but that's how you know Teresa Giudice?
Yeah, I do.
I know Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey and Flipping a Table.
Sure.
Do you know that she flipped a table? She flipped a table.
I think everybody knows she flipped a table.
Yeah, she got really, really mad and flipped a table. Okay, Trevor Donovan. I've seen him. Have you ever seen him in? I think I've seen him in like one or two things.
No.
Okay, so then sorry, Trevor. Sorry, we don't know. Vinny. Okay, Vinny.
Oh, I know who that is.
Jersey Shore, Vinny. I think that would be a good game to show you these people and be like, do you know who they are? Because I know who all of them are.
I mean, I know who Vinny is.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a couple on there that
Sure.
you're kind of like,
Yeah.
ugh. Okay, so Vinny.
That is my winner. That is my pick.
Winner, chicken dinner.
He's going to win. There's it's not even close.
Wayne Brady.
Not even close.
He's wickedly talented, as John Travolta would say. Wickedly talented. Okay, so Wayne Brady, he's going to do good. We already know he's
100%.
And I'll tell you why I'm upset that you chose Wayne Brady in a second. Wayne Brady, okay, let's look at the TikTok star. We're trying to really get the youngins to watch this. So Charlie D'Amelio, she's a TikTok star.
Okay. I this is another person I'm not familiar with.
She's like, so when you think of TikTok, there's almost two main people who put TikTok on the map. And that was Charlie D'Amelio and Addison Rae. They're these two huge dancers on the platform. Now they're branching off doing a whole bunch of other media stuff. This is Charlie D'Amelio and, this is Cheryl Ladd. But I thought it was going to be her mom, Heidi, because her mom's also competing. But this is Cheryl Ladd. She's going to bring like elegance and grace. She was Charlie's Angels, one of the original.
Thank you for letting me know that.
Yes. Well, some people might not know it.
I didn't.
Your girl, Gabby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gabby
Shout
from
out.
The Bachelorette, the newest season that is still showing right now. She is going to compete with Val Schmerikowski.
She's gonna do pretty well, I think, because
think?
bachelorettes have been known to do well on Dancing with the Stars.
I don't think she'll do as good as you,
Well,
but she definitely might.
and she also has a cheerleader experience too.
Oh my, like Melissa Rycroft.
Yeah, so she knows how to do choreography,
Choreo.
and yeah, she'll do well. She'll do well for sure. She was my second pick,
Oh, she was your second.
but I got Wayne Brady, and I'm gonna win.
Yeah, we'll see about that. This is Heidi D'Amelio, Charlie D'Amelio's mom. So mother-daughter, they're going to be competing. People were upset. That was trending, by the way, on Twitter for like a good while because they were like, why are we doing a mother-daughter thing? Like, who are these people? We're almost done, I promise, David. You're like, oh my, Jordan Sparks.
Okay.
And that was a surprise. I did not realize Jordan Sparks might be on. So in the newsroom, I picked Charlie D'Amelio out of default because David got to pick Wayne Brady. So everyone's like going to put $1 in and he's probably going to win.
I don't know. I think nobody picked Gabby though. So and I think she could be in top 3.
I think she might be top 4.
Yeah.
I don't know who would take, for some reason, I kind of see Charlie's mom in the top 3 because they're going to want to see the mother-daughter thing. Also, they have so many followers on TikTok. Like Charlie has, I think, 100 and something followers. The mom on her own has probably close to 10. I think
they have more than me.
Yeah, they have more than you. They have more than you, bro. Okay, so that premieres on Disney Plus. And we are looking forward to Dancing with the Stars we're going to watch because I want money and I need money. Yay. Okay. I want to show you a trailer for, let's move on to actually Welcome to Wrexham.
Okay.
Which is Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And Rob, can you say his last name for me?
No, I cannot.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at my Rob McElhenney.
Oh. You're the TV host, I'm not.
Okay, Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds. So can you talk to me a little bit? You're saying you don't know much about it.
I don't. But I know it's a documentary, and I know it's centered around soccer. They bought the team. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It looks interesting. Definitely. I like both of them. I like It's Always Sunny. I think that's a clever show. So it looks like an interesting program. Oh, why'd I say program?
I think so. I thought I thought they were trying to do like a Ted Lasso thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was real. And so when I saw the first trailer or something for it, I'm like, okay, this is not they're literally doing a Ted Lasso thing.
Yeah.
And then they actually purchased the team. So I find that incredible.
Yeah.
And so I guess it follows them. There was a sneak peek on Instagram and it's like people booing them. That like when they come in, I want to see if I can find it. Like when they come into the stadium for the first time, people are
they're
like
probably thinking
booing
it's
them.
like a stunt. that they don't really care about this team, that they just want to get it for the documentary, right?
Yeah.
So I don't blame them being fans and stuff like that.
And also they're American. So
Yeah.
I don't know how, if that plays anything into it, them being like, okay, these people are coming in and they're going to stir some stuff up. And I don't know if
So like Ted Lasso.
Yeah, like Ted Lasso.
The exact.
Yeah. Like, look at
plot.
this. This is Ryan Reynolds' story. Okay. Yeah. There it was. Hold on. Let me pull that up really quick. I don't know if we're going to be able to hear the audio on it. Yeah. It took out the audio on Instagram. But you can kind of see them. Here they are. They're just like booing at them when they walk in for the first time.
Yeah, that'll be interesting for sure.
Oh, yeah. I think that'll be a good show to watch and preview for you guys. It's on its second episode already on FX. So if you guys want to check it out, it's already shown its first episode. Okay, let's talk about the Emmy Awards.
Yeah,
I love the Emmy Awards. I watched the whole entire thing, by the way. Like, I did not skip a beat. I watched the whole thing. Did you watch any of it, or you're kind of like...
No.
Okay, that's okay.
I watched some of the clips.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. YouTube has a ton, and we'll show a couple here of speeches and stuff. But there were some huge moments. I want to get those ready.
And while you get those ready, I don't want to call you out, but my show, Succession, won multiple awards. Acting, best drama, well-deserved, by the way. It's probably my favorite show on television right now. It's witty. Even though it's a drama, it's funny. You care about the characters, and if you haven't gotten on the Succession train yet, get on that train.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so I watched 2 episodes of it, and for some reason, I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. It was good. It was entertaining. I don't know why it didn't draw me in more. I'm really happy for you that they won, because clearly if it's a good show, if it's winning out the best drama, like outstanding drama. So it's a good show. But controversy, this wasn't a slap, by the way, but this was, I guess you could say, the controversial moment of the night. Hinta Bronson wins. Okay, so like, let me play. She wins, and he's just like laying on the floor.
Jimmy couldn't be here tonight.
Like, he's on the floor at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then let me kind of skirt past to where she wins. So she wins, and at this point I'm thinking he's gonna get up. And he doesn't get up. He's like still on the floor and being tried. Do you think that's disrespectful that he didn't get up when she was 100%. Like, this is her first award.
Jimmy, wake up, I won.
Jimmy, wake up, I won. Like, he gives him a thumbs up. Like, so she talks and she chats and she's like, thank you so much. And he just, he stays on the floor the whole time.
I don't know. It made me uncomfortable when I saw it. I think, he was trying to make something funny. And I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I don't think this worked here. I think you should have given her the spotlight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Hinta Bronson seems real chill about stuff.
Yeah.
So I think she's probably not like, you're like the worst person ever. You stole my spotlight, blah, blah, blah. But I do think there was a sense of her that was like, this is my big moment. Yeah. And you kind of just stole that from me. She also went on Jimmy Kimmel, by the way.
Yeah.
She went on Jimmy Kimmel. Did you see that clip?
No. I knew she was going to go on.
He apologizes. I definitely want to show everyone that. So he apologizes and is like, hey, I'm so sorry. I kind of jacked up your moment here. Okay, let's play that really quick.
Congratulations on your Emmy.
Thank you.
I missed it. How did it go?
Jimmy?
I do want to explain this for those who may be confused by this. Now, what happened is, well, I have a video and I'll show what happened.
Okay, so he basically shows it and then let's
thing I would ever want to do is upset you because I think so much of you and I think you know that. I hope you know that.
I do. Well, Jimmy, let me just say thank you. It is very kind of you to say that. I honestly was in such a moment of just having a good time. Like, I won my first Emmy. I was up there, like, happy.
Right.
And I was wrapped up in the moment and just having a good time. I don't know. I didn't see any of that. I saw.
So I
you
think
and I saw
that, you know, she
and my Emmy,
probably,
and I was
she's a
just
good
like, oh my
sport.
God,
She's
I'm
like,
so
I was in the moment, so I didn't really grasp that you were on the floor. I mean, she did clearly, her body's on the floor, but I think she's probably not as harsh about it like we are. I'm like, dude, this is literally her first Emmy and you're just laying on the, I legit thought she's going to go up there. He's going to get up and just walk to the side. And he didn't.
Yeah.
Like, geez, come on, man, get it together. So I don't know.
But I mean, it's all the awards that Abbott Elementary got at the Emmys. It sets a high bar for season 2. You know, like what we were talking about earlier. It'll be interesting to see if it continues in that way, and I think it will. I think the characters are interesting enough. I think it's a funny enough show. I'm really excited to see where it goes from here.
Definitely, I think we talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
Cheryl Lee Ralph won supporting actress in a comedy for that. And I think it's great she got recognition. I know she's been in this industry I've seen her in a ton of stuff. And I don't think she's ever had anything like this in her life. So good for her.
Absolutely.
Yay for Keisha Brunson. Jennifer Coolidge. Did you watch the acceptance speech?
Yes, I have.
You did watch Jennifer Coolidge's acceptance speech?
It was all over my social media. You couldn't miss it.
I definitely want to play that really quick. So.
But anyway,
Hold on, I want to skip.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
I love you. I didn't forget you, Dave Bernard. I love you. K. Mine, thank you.
We need the part where she starts.
Wait, hold on. No, this is a once in a lifetime thing, and I'm full. Wait. Hold on, wait.
I like how they're playing the Step Brothers thing.
UTA and Jonathan Weinstein and Tiffany Kuzan at Mosaic. And my sister is here tonight. And wait, hold on one thing. Wait, hold on.
Hit the road, Jack. That's shady. Hit the road, Jack. It's Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to expect Jennifer Coolidge in this.
100%.
Like, what's American Pie?
Yeah.
Who does she play? Stifler's mom?
Yep.
It's Stifler's mom 24/7 of the day, and it's fine. So I thought it was great. That was a really great moment. Keenan and Kel reunite. Mm-hmm. How did you feel about that?
It made me feel old.
Did it? It made me feel old too. And I feel like, you know, the first thought I had when he like turned around at the bar and it was Kel and it was like, oh, Keenan and Kel reunion. The first thing I thought was like, there's a lot of British people in this room, and I bet you they don't know who. I'm sure some do, but I bet you it wasn't probably a worldwide thing where they're like, oh, Keenan and Kel kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much it spread, you know, around the world, that crazy phenomenon when we were kids, but
yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was interesting because I definitely was like, I think these British people, there's a ton of them in the room, and so I don't know if they know who these people are, but they tried it. So what did you? Clip wise, did you see any of Keenan hosting?
I saw the Zendaya joke, and I thought that was really funny.
Do you think it was like inappropriate? You're like, oh no.
I thought it was well in jest and really funny.
Should I play it?
Absolutely.
I thought it was. So I watched the whole thing. I saw every single moment of it when he was hosting, and I thought, okay, this is fine. You know, it was expected because of the way his comedy is, right? Yeah. So I knew it was going to be a little bit like that, but this was probably like a little bit out of the blue, and I was like, okay, Keenan, like I see what you're doing. So like, okay, let's take a look.
Zendaya is here from Euphoria. Hello, Zendaya. Zendaya just turned 26 last week. Happy birthday. 26 is a weird age in Hollywood. I mean, you're young enough to play a high school student, but you're too old to date Leonardo DiCaprio.
She's even like, what is going on?
I didn't realize she was that old. I really like Euphoria.
Yeah.
I think it's a great show. But I had no idea she was older than I was.
Golly, I definitely didn't know she was 26 either, but it was a good joke, I gotta say.
Sure, absolutely.
So he did a good job. And I thought there was a lot of good winners, a lot of new ones. I'm really glad Keisha Brunson won. David's happy Succession won.
I'm also happy that Ted Lasso won. It's a great show.
Oh, Ted Lasso is so good. I'm excited for the 3rd season.
Yeah.
I watched a press thing where he would not say if a 4th season was coming out. It was actually really funny. But yeah. Do you want a 4th season?
No.
You're good with 3?
I'm good with 3. If they wrap the story and
it has to be greatly wrapped though.
Yeah,
like really well done. Because if you wrap it on a horrible note, I'm gonna be like, dude, no. I'm debating on whether I should talk about fashion with you because I don't know if you're a fashion queen.
Yeah, look at me. I am a fashion queen.
You're wearing a fish shirt. There was a lot of fashion. You saw Jennifer Coolidge. That's probably all anyone needs to know when it comes to fashion. She's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about this huge article I wrote. It's the list of EGOT winners in award history. There's 17 of them. It's on myhighplains.com. It took me a little while because the accolades are crazy. Yeah. David got to look at it.
I did.
Was there any surprises on there for you?
I mean, Robert Lopez was a surprise to me. I mean, not because of his body of work, but it seems like, Frozen came out 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
So and that was where I was first, exposed to his work, and for him to get all these accolades and being exposed to all those accolades.
Yeah.
I love Frozen. I think it's a great movie, great songs, so well deserved for sure. But that was definitely a cool person to see on the list. And then I love Whoopi Goldberg. So
yeah, she's probably the one I actually knew 100%. Like I knew Whoopi Goldberg was an EGOT.
100%.
It was noticed all the time. I feel like, I don't know. I just knew she was an EGOT. I don't know where I heard it from.
Sure.
And I also knew Jennifer Hudson because she just reached EGOT status. I think.
Just relatively recently this year, I think.
Yeah. So 2022 Tony Award. She got the best musical for Strange Loop, which I don't know. I guess that's a Broadway musical, and I've never even been to a Broadway show. Have you been to a Broadway show?
I have. Just one though.
Just one.
Just one.
Is it something with fish? No,
it's kidding. Not. It's Green Day's American Idiot. The musical.
That's a good one to go to, though.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Here's the list. So Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing I found very fascinating, and is the fact that these composers and producers, they have a ton of awards. Like, look at this guy, Alan Menken.
Oh yeah,
name sounds really familiar.
Aladdin, a lot of the Lion King, right? Just like a lot of Disney movies and such.
Disney movies. So The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, all of that. Ton of Oscars. Like he has so many Oscars. He has a ton of Grammys. Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
Your guy, Mel Brooks.
Yeah, I love Mel Brooks.
He's awesome. But I also I didn't know that he was alive. Like I didn't know that he was alive. I've seen his stuff. He's really entertaining. But I did not know he was an EGOT winner.
Yeah.
You said Robert Lopez. Oh, I want to show Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah.
I love her. And so she's an EGOT winner. I did not know either. Jennifer Hudson, we said her. I also don't know who this guy is, Tim Rice. I mean, that was the Lion King one. My apologies, I got that mixed up. He worked with Elton John on the Lion King. He did do the Lion King. Yep. Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah. Jesus Christ Superstar. Good. Thank you. And Evita, that's not that bad. You probably heard worse, actually. And he's done some stuff for Evita. So he worked a lot with Andrew Lloyd Webber. So that's what I found the most fascinating is these composers and producers. They are the ones who are really going ham on these awards. Because like you have people like Whoopi Goldberg, John Legend, Jennifer Hudson, actors. They have maybe one award in each one of these categories. Well, guess what? No, these producers and composers have some of them have 8. Folks are so talented, Not as talented as me, but okay. Okay, so that's a quick look at that. And then, David, I wanted to ask you about some local news. Yeah. Go ahead and talk about the Unitas Artist here in Amarillo closing. We found out on Wednesday that the Regal location in Amarillo has closed. The last couple times I went in there to see movies, it didn't seem that full. So it seems like a lot of more folks were going to Synergy, going to Cinemark to see movies. But I saw some good movies there. So it makes me kind of sad that it's closing. It was the only to have my weekly fish reference. It was the only theater in Amarillo to
show between me and my mind back in 2019, the documentary about Trey Anastasio. Also the only theater in town to show Belfast before the Academy, before the Best Picture showcase in the Academy Awards. So I don't know. It's sad when you lose a theater. Hopefully, it gets taken up by somebody else. No news to share on that front. We haven't found anything out, but it'll be interesting to see what goes in that spot.
Yeah, well, I want to give a little memory of, something that had happened at the United Artists.
Sure.
I lived here my whole life in Amarillo.
Okay.
So I've been going to that movie theater forever. All of them, Hollywood 16, but United Artists was like, we would often go to that one. And I remember being probably, when did the Rugrats movie come out?
Early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we went to go see the Rugrats movie. My dad took me, my brother, and a friend. And in the United Artists, he passed out, like fell asleep the whole time, like did not even, I just like, what's going on? And every once in a while I would turn to him and he's just out. And he was young at the time. He's 70 now, but like he was young at the time. So I'm like, Dad. So that was a really good memory at the United Artists. So it's sad that it's closing.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Sad, yeah,
because the Regal closed, and then it doesn't look like the premiere in the mall has opened since the pandemic. So we went down from 4 to 2 now. So it'll be interesting to see if this changes any demand for the Cinemark or the Synergy. I know I love going to the movies, so I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Yeah. Well, the two that are still here are obviously massive, and they're putting a lot of stuff, what would you like, features to make it more upscale so people will go in and see that. Maybe the United Artists, they didn't have those resources to create an establishment that grand like Synergy. Synergy is huge, and they have, the seats are incredible. And they bring food to you. Like, did you know United Artists never got there, right? Where waiters would come in. Yeah, they never, bring the food and stuff. So maybe that's sad.
I like old school movie theaters though. So
yeah,
I just need a screen and I need a movie. That's all I need.
Have you been to the drive-in theaters here in Amarillo?
Not here in Amarillo, but I've been to a drive-in, yes.
It's pretty cool. It's a fun time, I think. I went and saw the new Lion King, the Beyonce Lion King there, and it was awesome. It's a good experience there. But yeah, so it's the United Artists is closing here in Amarillo, but there's obviously, you have a couple other spots if you want to go see a movie with some friends and family. Yay. Peace. So that is our wrap up right there. We finished it. We had some really good topics, a lot of stuff about TV. I know David's a huge fanatic, so thank you, David, for coming on, talking about some fall TV stuff, the Emmys. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Don't forget to watch Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, yeah. Bachelor in Paradise. Watch it, stream it, do what you got to do. It's a good show. It's also on Hulu, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, David. And you guys have an incredible week. I will see you again next week. Thanks, guys.